Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Tale of LemonCat. This is what I think may be the 7th or 8th episode. We have our coordinates in chat. We need to get back to my base. But there has been a long delay from this episode to the last one, or the last episode to this one. And this episode I will talk about my adventure. So, on an impulse decision, I went to France. I was kind of an exchange student deal. My parents funded it, and I had a great time. I stayed for 2 weeks, got back yesterday, and couldn't record simply because of jet lag. But I had a great time. And so I learned a few things, but I thought it was, so I should say I know 3 French words or something along those lines. But I had a great time because it's so easy to connect with people even in a different language, and it really helped me kind of tune in my social skills. Now I'm back in New York. In a few, I'm gonna go buy a new skateboard with cruiser wheels. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but it makes it easier to ride in the city. The one I have now is normal skate wheels or trick wheels or whatever. It's just not very good. There is a lot of gas. What difficulty are we on? Normal. On durability, we have 8 shots, but I'm not even sure if we have 8 arrows. Uh-oh, there's probably not. Is there not blocks under that? I don't trust that. Okay, there we go. Blaze rods do we have? None. That guy might be worth killing, but anyway. So, started in Toulouse, which is a part of France. I didn't go to Paris. I've been to Paris, however, but didn't go to Paris. I went to Toulouse. We should not run because we don't have food. But started in Toulouse, which was a fairly small town, very gothic. Visited a crazy church, which was still great, even though I'm not religious, and the architecture was amazing. Gave me a little bit of inspiration for Minecraft when I came back, and we're gonna try to start building today. But it was great. I really enjoyed it there. Sorry, I didn't set a timer for this episode because I'm a very prepared YouTuber, so let's do that. So, I had a great time there. I stayed in a house with an Australian girl, and 2 brothers who were French, and their parents. All about my age, which has not been disclosed, which I loved. And then I went to Rema 12, where my grandparents were, which is just next to south of France, Saint-Tropez. And that was great. It was like a luxury. There were amazing beach views. I get seasick though, so we had my grandparents had a boat that came with the house they were renting, but I didn't really go on it. I went on it once, but that was also super fun. It was a great experience, and I recommend traveling to anyone who has the opportunity to. But it was pretty funny. We went to a thrift shop because, I like thrift shops because they generally have some personality, and also generally have cheaper clothes and stuff. Got a jean jacket, but there were a few sketchy figures, sketchy people in the thrift shop, and I thought it was funny how if it comes to making a sale, drug dealers can speak perfect English, or street peddlers, because in the thrift shop they're like, they said something in French, and I was like, "Parlez-vous anglais?" Which in a shitty American accent is the same as "Do you speak English?" Which implies that I speak English, and they were like, "Buy fine weed." It was pretty funny. But it was a great trip. I'm not sure where that should go. So, let's talk about our plans for building, because we have to start that when we get back. Should be going this way. I think we're gonna go medieval. Some sort of gothic-y thing, just because of the church. The church. Try to mimic a bit of the church. But, yeah, we'll do that. And no one on YouTube has seen my building. This is dangerous, because this could be invisible flow. Oh god. No, they're just source blocks that haven't been loaded in. Updated. Update that. Let's not update the rest. Figure it out. Fuck. 40 and 30. So this way. And it was funny because the family who I was staying with, they didn't speak perfect English, but they knew all the curse words. And they, on the street, so people wouldn't know they were cursing or whatever, they would speak in a Franglish sort of thing, where they threw in English words, but they also threw in all the English curse words. So you would hear blah 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 fuck, and it would be pretty funny. Here we are, we're home. Okay, so I think we might not have enough cobblestone for this. In which case, I'll go strip mining. I don't think we're gonna need to. Actually, we'll set up an underground farm first. And that underground farm will provide us with cobblestone. Come on. Make it a day. Keep that. Alright, so this here's skeleton. Flop. Do we have smooth stone smelted anywhere? No. Because I kind of want to make... Is this... Yeah, there's space. Let's make all this dirt into smooth stone. Get rid of all this cobble. But... So yeah, farm. So we should probably continue with the gothic-y medieval thing underground, which means we need more stone. But first we'll take a basic shape. So there is... I'll write this down on a sign because I'm going to keep having to restate them, and having them on a sign will help. So there is... How many crops? There is... Oh, we should probably do a mob farm somewhere too, but right now we're just going to do, this will be our message board thing. Or not message board, to-do board, or agenda board, or whatever, but... there is potato, carrot, not illiterate, I swear, wheat, pumpkin, melon, sugar, cane, that's all right. flowers, I guess, and then mobs. Actually, do we have food? Because I need some. There we go. I think we might as well, before we go do this, oh, also netherrack. I think I forgot that. We might as well go find a village if we can. Because it has the majority of crops, and it's good to get a whole bunch of crops. Did I forget netherrack? Yeah, I did. But we need 8 sections, so we'll make an octagon for our room, I guess. Which can be made in Minecraft like, I mean, let's just do a little rough draft. That, right? What's that? That's good. But how would we divide that? No, that doesn't work. That can be divided into 4, not 8. We'll figure it out. Maybe we can just do 2 of these. We'll figure it out. So we want to find a village. First of all, we should type down our home coordinates, just in case we get lost. We're going to be in overworld, so having wood on us doesn't really matter. So 185, 64, and 170. And we'll also kill any mobs we see for food. But let's travel on the plains. That's what this is, I think. Because villages generally spawn there. There's clay here, right? Yeah, well, chances are we're going to need clay in the near future for stained clay, or for, hardened stained clay. So, sheep are the thing we won't kill, because we're going to need a sheep farm, first, over everything else. Not that I usually use wool in my builds, but I generally like to have a good inventory full of wool with like 3 stacks of each color, like a double chest full of that. We can try to find this village though. We could also try to find a mesa, but that, I think what happens is, I mean, the new update was weird, the latest one, because they divided the terrains into different sorts of like temperatures, I think. And so there's like dry, warm, I'm not sure, but mesa and plains don't exactly go together. So it's like taiga, forest, and plains in these, and then rainforest is its own, along with like mushroom biome or something, and then savanna, mesa, and desert are together. I'm not sure. Let's take that. Let's continue. Let's go on our way. Not go into the forest. We don't have to. There are some squeeds. There are some horses and we have saddles and stuff. Shit, we should have brought those, because that could have been cool. Come on. This seems like a pretty fast horse, actually. I mean, there's no point in doing this now, though, because we don't have saddle or horse armor. Oh, we should go back and get that, shouldn't we? Because that'll make our trip a lot easier. Let's go do that. Great. This episode was definitely eventful. Every episode I say we need to start building when something comes up in the way. How many minutes do we have left in this episode? Because I'm wondering if I should jump cut. We've got 15 minutes, about, so this is good. So I think we'll build some sort of medieval townish thing. We should probably 185. Anyone who doesn't know how I did that, if you press the up arrow key on your keyboard when you're when you have the chat in Minecraft open, it copies what it said, and I'm doing it just so I don't have to look at the chat for. So we're here? No, other way. Straight over here. Right? 185. Other way. 170. Didn't make it. I thought I could. Let's try to get some seeds as we run along. I'm not very eventful in these episodes, but these are the starters. So, I think I want to try to get some redstone going in this castle, some medieval medieval torture devices, but not exactly the best at redstone. So, we'll see how that goes. I think I only have one saddle though, so I'll have to check that out. This way. Also, two rap groups are going on tour together, Underachievers and Flatbush Zombies, which I am crazily excited for. I don't listen to much rap, but I listen to the Beast Coast movement sort of thing. So excited. These guys are they're both my favorite rappers, like the group. They're my two favorite rap groups, and they're going on tour together, which is pretty awesome. Let's let's take iron horse armor. It's a little less valuable. Only one saddle though, so try not to lose this, huh? We can get rid of this now. Now, what are we doing? We should sleep. This is fun. But I think right after this episode, I'm gonna go skating around. Also, I think I mentioned might want to play some CSGO, but I realized competitive matches of CSGO are at least like 45 minutes, and it's like 5 gigabytes for 5 minutes of recording, or like 50 gigabytes for like 5 minutes of recording. That's an overstatement, but it's a lot of memory for one recording, or for a little bit of recording. And so I don't think my hard drive has enough space to do that, and I remaster them into just tiny files and delete the big files when I'm done recording. But the thing is, I can't do that while I'm playing, so ran into a problem there. But you know, all's well. So let's go. Let's blow this popsicle sand. How many times have we died, I wonder? We could have death counter on, but I don't remember how to do that. Did I just draw my sword? I did. Why is tab not working? Oh, right, because we're in single player. I thought you could do press tab in single player. But if you can't, then you can't do death counter anyway. Well, you could probably do a sidebar thing. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's keep going. Continue. I got nominated for the ALS thing. ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, which I'm not going to post on YouTube or anything. But it's such a shitty thing. Because it's like, donate money or put ice on your head. But it's like, is donating money that bad? And also, if I don't have the money, do I have to pour ice on my head? It's kind of a little bit ridiculous. Lag spike. Holy lag spike, Batman! Nice. That thing's a death trap. Fuck. Or shit. Or poop. Let's try to find a fast horse. Alright, that's what this episode will be called, Fast Horse. Because, yeah. If we could get, a fast donkey, that would be even better. Is this the one I tamed? Yeah. 15 heart donkey. This horse is pretty slow. Actually, it's kind of fast. Here, let's dig a little hole. 1 second. Someone came home. I'm gonna put this horse in this hole. I'm not sure if you heard, but that person who came home said hello. Does this horse have a good jump? Might be 2 blocks. Let's see if we can get out of here with this one. Yeah, 2 blocks. Alright. Oh. I want a 15 horse hurt donkey though, most. I think that's just 2 rows. Nope. What? Rude. That's a baby. Oh, sorry, buddy. Wait, how many hearts was that? I have to count them. Stop it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, I want 15 hearts. 12 is the most we've had, right? Bottom row is what? 10? So that was 13. Let's try to tame this dude, because we want a donkey, or we want a mule is what we want. Let's try to get a super fast horse for now, and then come back later. Let's screenshot the coordinates of that pit over there. Although this place isn't too hard to find, but it's better to have a place than not. Come on. Damn donkey. Honky donkey. Oh crap. I forgot the... Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Not sure if that picked up on audio. Well, I didn't tame this one. I'm gonna cut that part out if it did pick up though, so you guys won't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna be mighty silent. Whoop. Actually, I'll skip it. Nothing I did. I just walked back to the pit and screenshot the coordinates, right? No, I didn't even screenshot the coordinates. Might just cut out audio though. But it's easier to just cut out it entirely, so I think I might cut out audio and footage. In which case, you have missed nothing. Bang bang bang, easy. Where the fuck is my donkey? Where my donkey at, bruh? No. Not my donkey. You're not my donkey. You my donkey? You're not my donkey. You my donkey. No. You ain't my donkey. Where the flip is my donkey? Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Let's take this 13 heart donkey and drop him in this hole. Take that. Horse hole. Alright, this episode will be us trying to find a good horse, not trying to find a village. Decent amount of hearts this guy got. Come on. Don't be a fool. You're not very fast, are you? No, you're not very fast at all. Just did that cow tipper. You're crazy. You better be fast. You don't seem very fast. How does that feel, horsey? Why don't Blackie have to die? Because he wasn't fast enough, sport. You're fine. You're just a donkey. Average speed. Oh, there's more donkeys over there. Maybe we can get however many are there. 15. 10. Not even 10. What? That's good. That's super good. 14. Super good. Ooh. No, not very good. Horse jumping. I'm talking with a good Rex. Come on, horsey. Donkey. Whatever the fuck. Flip. I didn't say fuck. I would never. Come on. Hurry up right now. Hurry up right now. Oh, sorry. Didn't even take any damage. That's how cool this donkey is. You love me. You love me? Alright. Let's go over here. That 13 heart will be backup donkey, but this will be our main donkey. Now let's keep that horse that was here. And then let's find a steed to just use for this trip. This donkey's better than you. This donkey's better than you. Well, actually, I haven't tried you. You might be a little bit better. This doggy's pretty cool though. How many hearts you got, buddy? Not as much. I want to find a good looking horse. That dog is majestic. Timer is done. That's the end of this episode. We're gonna get this horse, and I'm gonna go edit out those parts and upload this. Right now I'm gonna go skating. Come on, horsey. Come on. You got it. You got it. This one. This is a try. Let's try where you look. Where you love me. I was right. Where the fuck is that armor? Oh, right there. You're fast enough. Alright, that's the end of this. No! No! No, 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 no. That's the end of this episode, folks. See you next time. Ah! No. No. Why? Why?